Hi Michelle, hi Scott. This is Jackie out with Maxhouse Marketing. I spoke with y'all briefly last week on me shooting over this little 5-minute custom video of a website audit of your current website. So first things first, I'm going to Google HVAC companies in Houston, Texas. And this top section right here is the sponsored or the ad section. This section right here is the Google Map Pack. So if you're not part of that, we'd go ahead and add you to it. A lot of times it's hand in hand with how your website is currently ranking. And then this begins the organic section. So this is where the actual rankings begin. I'm just going to select, these are directory links. So I'm going to select the top non-directory link, which is Aircon Houston. So throughout the duration of this video, I will compare your website to Aircon Houston. So first things first that I'm going to talk about is content. So what is content? Content is any of the wording or verbiage throughout your website. Specifically, we're going to focus on the homepage. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and grab all of this content, and I am going to put it into a word counter that I use. And you can see they have about 762 words of content on their homepage. And I'm now going to do the same thing for your website. And you have about 367 words. So Google actually recommends us having 1,000 to 2,000 words of content on our homepage. Reason being is that Google recognizes this volume, and also this provides 1,000 to 2,000 opportunities for us to slide keywords in and populate you in more Google searches. So what is a keyword? Keywords are these little phrases that people pop into Google. You can be very strategic about them, do research on your current service in your area, and find what's the most searched, the highest volume, etc. And then you incorporate those into the content on your website. So in order to dig more into that, I'm going to grab each of your websites and put it into an online tool that I use called Ahrefs, which is essentially like an online website auditing tool. Right off the bat, I want you to look at your, just a little brief, numbers really quick, and then also at Aircon Houston, and you can see there's quite a big difference, but of course that leaves room for improvement, etc. So I'm going to go ahead and dive into their keywords and see what they have going on. So air conditioning Houston, Aircon Houston, HVAC contractor Houston, Texas, HVAC companies Houston, AC service Houston, Texas. So those are all really good ones. Things like air conditioning service, do you see how high that search volume is at 17,000? That's a nationwide keyword. So what this means is that anyone, someone in Oregon could essentially Google this and possibly bring up this website. Is that beneficial to you as a business owner? Probably not, unless you plan on hopping on a plane and going to Houston and servicing them. It's not going to make us any money. It's not the traffic we kind of want to generate. So we need to stick to those ones that have the locations attached. So let's take a look at what your keywords are. Commercial refrigeration Houston, Linux Houston, AC rental Houston, Linux. So you have some portable AC Houston, Honeywell Houston, Texas. There's probably a little bit more you can do considering the surrounding towns, suburbs, really capturing all of those smaller town and suburb. Their traffic is really beneficial. People tend to leave those out, and it all adds up, and people look for specific things in those neighborhoods. So that leads me to our third topic we are going to cover, which are backlinks. So what is a backlink? A backlink is essentially anywhere on the internet where this website is placed. So somewhere throughout the entire internet, this website is placed 929 times. What does that do for us? It's essentially publicity that provides 929 more opportunities for you to be seen, gain traffic, etc. We don't have to really beat that number in order to outrank them. You can have a smaller number. You just choose higher quality, higher powered backlinks. And then let's take a look at yours. So you have 182. So you'd probably go and add yourself to all the ones that are really high-end super powered of theirs, and that would put you on an even playing field. And then you go back month after month and continue adding and adding and adding to gain some traction in there. Anyways, I hope this video is informative to you. Of course, feel free to incorporate it on your own in your current site, or as always, reach out to me for more information, and I would love to help you guys. Thanks.